Managing criticism. There's 2 points on this, and when you get both, you're good. This is the short version. My name's Poppy. I'm a psychologist, psychotherapist, coach. I've worked for 30 years globally with all different kinds of people, and I teach self-mastery, a method I developed to navigate our way through anything. Take what you want, leave what you don't. I'm unaffiliated. I work for you. Self-criticism, other criticism. When we get rocked, when someone says or does something and we get defensive, when it hurts, when we're in fear, it means that we believe something that we're sensing they're saying or meaning. We believe it, so we get activated. Does that resonate? If you're upset about anything, you get to win this one, which is, hang on, what is it that they're saying that actually is triggering an underlying belief that I have about me, and therefore I'm wounded? If I said to you, I don't know, you've got green hair, I'm not sure that many of you on the planet Earth are going to be activated and triggered by that. You might be. However, if I said X, and actually it's a fear of yours or a belief of yours, you shouldn't charge that, you shouldn't wear that, you shouldn't something like that, and it's like, oh, that's a worthiness issue for you, an underlying issue, something you question about you and your worth, then you're going to be upset. That's where people get to be our guides. The triggers are the guides. So we get to think about that, and also touch base sometimes when we're overwhelmed with methods that help ground us. And I gave the example in the first video, which is a longer one, you could have a look at on my page. Byron Katie's The Work, 4 questions. You may know of it. We get to master stuff like this. If you are critical of you, you will attract criticism from others. If you are critical of others, you will be critical of you. It's all about love and the lack of it. If you fear, if you get panic attacks, if you are scared and ruminate and neurotic about people leaving you and so on, it means you care. So whilst we can manage some of the triggers and how we are with the triggers, not to solve the problem, to be able to navigate the problem with more skill. You can learn methods to self-regulate and keep yourself feeling safer as, okay, I'm okay, and be the thing you weren't given when you were anxious and fearful. You get to self-regulate. I'm sorry for you, like me, that perhaps it wasn't safe in some kind of way when you were vulnerable. And you also get to normalize it and draw on the health inside of you, the healthy functional adult that knows about moderation and boundaries. We all have that part. And be able to know that if you're in fear, it's because you care. And the world in this flipping dog avoids caring in many regards, avoids feeling vulnerable, avoids letting people know that they care. Because what if we get hurt? So if and when you're afraid, you get to know fear comes from ego. We think that we can control something we can't. And you get to have faith and perhaps say to yourself, good for me, I really care about something. I'm in the arena doing the doing. It's scary, and the majority of the population avoids being vulnerable and caring, which means we avoid courage, because it's the same stuff, as Brené Brown says, vulnerability and courage. Same damn stuff, because you cannot predict the outcome on either. If you're scared of being alone, abandoned, etc., getting it wrong, losing a job and so on, it's because you care and you feel vulnerable, because that's when we're open to attack. However, vulnerability can be your greatest strength. Look at this, fairly vulnerable. I know that there's nothing anybody online could ever say to me that is as bad as the shit I've said to myself. I equally know enough masterfully about psychology to know that somebody else's pain and self-loathing has nothing to do with me, even if they direct it at me. So in a way, it's a backward compliment when people attack me, and I'm good with it, i.e. you're doing something that I think is wrong in me. I'm you. You're me. So go gently. Send in lots of love. If you'd like to be around and do some soul cleansing to set yourself up for a good week, come and join us on this page on Sundays at 7 p.m. UK. Sunday Soul Cleanse. Wash away the week. Let's get grounded and focused and intentional about the future, because that, for the most part, we can control if we're mindful what we're thinking about and what we're doing with our actions that may back it up. So send in love. If you like this, follow all the things. I'll see you again. Big love.